Hello everyone, GameGoddessFee here. We are back tonight with Ace Attorney, you guys. It's been a little minute. Ooh. I'm about to drop the joystick, but anyway. Already here. Hey, your daily dose of edits. How's it going? Are you an Ace Attorney fan? But yeah, that's what we're about to do. Ace Attorney. Mr. Skeleton, how's it going tonight? Yeah, so me and my son, Terminator, we're gonna do Ace Attorney tonight. It's been a few weeks since we've done this game, but it's a new case, so I came from the last Tears of the Kingdom stream. Yeah, I remember, and I went to your page and I subscribed too. You got some pretty funny videos up there, so yeah, I subscribe to you. All right, you're welcome. That's no problem. Yeah, I haven't done Tears of the Kingdom since the last, but I will be back with that later on. All right, and I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you for watching, and I guess I can just start it. Give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. All right. Terminator, are you ready?
No.
He said Peach's fault. I was looking at the one where you was laughing at your grandma or something. I forget what it was, but about a bug or something, I forget, but I was cracking up at that one. All right, so let's go. Where
This is not it. Click 8. No, you messed it up.
Here, you do it then.
Okay, do this. We're gonna say follow justice.
All right.
Y'all messed me up. I don't even know.
I'll be able to stick around for this one. Good luck. I have no problem at all. No problem. But I appreciate you for stopping and chatting. Thank you. And yeah, I'll talk to you later, Mr. Skeleton. All right, so we got episode 3.
Episode 3.
What's the name of the game?
Turnabout
Apollo
Academy.
Justice.
It's not Apollo Justice.
I mean, it's the, shut up. Ace Attorney Dual Destinies Turnabout Academy.
It's Phoenix, right? Ace Attorney. You got it wrong again. I'm just kidding.
Investigation Day 1. All right. Where are the others? Where's Game Queen 81? We missing Yeety, Dave. Now they're the Ace Attorney fans. It's episode 3.
Episode 3.
Right, I may have said it wrong, but anyway. You ready, Paul?
Nope.
Okay, let's go.
Themis Legal Academy, a prestigious high school with alumni in the highest echelons of the legal world.
Uh-oh. October 24th, 1:25 p.m. Themis Legal Academy. Oh no, I'm gonna be late. It's gonna be a lot of reading, you guys. What's the rating for this game? What's the rating?
100 out of 10. It is perfect in every way.
It's not for everybody. I just like it just because, you know, you have to be a lawyer and try to solve the different cases. So, yeah, it's not for everybody, but if you want to watch it, then it's a good game. I like it.
She's telling a story. She would rather be playing Kirby.
Really? Now, I'd rather enjoy it, so it's a lot of reading, but I enjoy trying to solve all the mysteries. She said, Huff and Puff. Woo, finally. So this is it, the illustrious Demis Legal Academy. This is the place where many distinguished lawyers and prosecutors got their start. You silly. Now you laughing at Phoenix. When news spread that Mr. Wright has gotten his attorney's badge back, he received a call from this school asking him to pay a visit.
You're not gonna question it?
While he got on the mask.
I put on his costume. You can change it off if you want.
Why you put it on there? Really, dude? I thought that's how the game was. Why you do that, huh?
Because it's a school.
Really? Mr. Wright brought us along, hoping we'd learn something from the experience. But no, I had to go and blow it by getting here 30 minutes late. At least it's not all business today. After all, today's their school's festival. October 24th, 1:29 p.m. Demis Legal Academy. First floor hallway. Wow, this place has school festival written all over it, literally. But why all the cold stares? Is it because everyone's in a school uniform except me? Well, I like the way I dress. Wonder where Mr. Wright and Apollo are. Your attention, please. This is an announcement from the mock trial committee. Shut up. The mock trial will begin shortly. Our students and faculty, please proceed at once to the lecture hall. Thank you. Sounds like a mock trial is about to start, but where's this lecture hall? Looks like all the students and faculty are heading that way. Might as well join them. Maybe I'll find Mr. Wright and Apollo there. Alrighty then. They already have murdered someone, have they? October 24th, 1:33 p.m. Demis Legal Academy, 3rd floor, lecture hall. This must be the lecture hall. Wow, they spent some serious money on this place. The district court can't even compete.
Hey, Athena, over here. It's them.
Apollo young too, huh? Hold on. What is really going on?
You can change it up if you want. You can change it up.
I mean,
You can change it up.
why did you change his outfit?
Because they in the school, it's fitting.
Whatever, dude. Mr. Wright, Apollo. I've been looking for you too. I'm so sorry, I'm late.
It's okay. Sorry we couldn't wait for you. We didn't want to be late for our meeting. Looking for you, the person we're supposed to meet also seems to be running late.
That's not Apollo.
Yeah, it is. Mr. Wright, Mr. Justice. It seems Professor Corte has yet to arrive.
Is this?
How unprofessional of her to keep visitors to our esteemed institution waiting like this.
Are them glasses in the middle of his eyes?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
I'm like, are those glasses? Anyway.
I shall make her right. I will not. Oh, who do we have here? Alright, you haven't been introduced yet. Ah, yes, you must be the young lady Mr. Wright was telling me about. I am Aristotle Meads, a professor at this hallowed hall of learning. I oversee the lawyer course here. It is a pleasure to meet you.
I'm Athena Sykes. I just recently got my attorney's badge myself. It's nice to meet you too.
How wonderful! So vigorous and vivacious. You just earned yourself a gold star.
Wow, thanks. That big smile of his is kind of scary though.
Looks like the mock trial's about to begin. What are we going to do about our meeting?
Oh, speaking of the mock trial, do either of you know what it's about?
Oh, but I thought we had sent a pamphlet to your office. Right, the pamphlet. Whatever happened to that?
I'm gonna have nightmares about that smile. It was a big smile, wasn't it? A big scary smile. You won't be saying it again. Trucis used it for the old rip it up. Well, I said rip it up. Rip it up and restore it trick. Unfortunately, it didn't work as advertised.
Well, it seems I'd better explain the situation then. Thank you, Professor. Look at his eyes, bro. They creepy.
Now, he looked like, I thought he was a statue at first. You know, he kind of looked like a statue.
Like a Greek statue?
Yes, that's what I thought he was. Famous Legal Academy.
Now, does anyone have any questions?
I do, Professor. Could you tell me all about your school?
What's an excellent question. Here's a gold star for asking. Our academy has 3 courses to choose from. Students seeking to be lawyers take the lawyer course. Likewise, budding prosecutors take the prosecutor course, and future judges the judge course.
Wow, you have everything here for someone who wants to seriously pursue a career in law. Thank goodness, no smile, right? I was hoping he wouldn't smile with that when he did that.
Yes, well, that's what makes our school special, and today even more so. After all, we are to be treated to a lecture by the legendary attorney Phoenix Wright. We can't wait to hear all about his return to the legal profession.
You're giving a lecture, Mr. Wright, but you're not even a professor.
Yeah, well, I'm just giving them what they want. He gonna mess up his speech, y'all. He'll be like, where's my course?
Today's plans, really? Did you even know you were meant to be giving a lecture here today?
Yeah, sort of. But I came early because I was supposed to have a meeting with the head of the judge course, Constance Corte.
Ah, that was her laid out, huh?
It's been a whirlwind of a morning. Let's leave it at that. Professor Corte. She is a wonderful instructor, but quite unpunctual.
Oh, so that's who's late.
From what I've heard, our esteemed Mr. Wright here is scheduled to hold a training seminar tomorrow in addition to today's lecture.
A training seminar for lawyers? What exactly does that involve?
Why, it involves the very skills that make a lawyer a lawyer. The arm angle when shouting objection, the proper way to strike the podium. to project one's voice, and most importantly, how to bluff your way to victory. Huh? Who exactly do you want me to teach stuff like that to again? What a wonderful question! You just earned yourself a gold star. The great honor of taking a seminar by a famous lawyer and a famous prosecutor. That is what is at stake in this mock trial, the crown jewel of the school festival.
That is weird, isn't it?
That's just how he smiles.
He showed every teeth he has. Let me hurry up and get you off of there. The mock trial.
The mock trial in question is a prestigious event that every student aspires to win. The top student in the lawyer course and the top student in the prosecutor course face off in a simulated course case set in this very school. As for the case itself, we select the best script written by a judge course student and base our case on that.
Ooh, a one-on-one battle. How thrilling.
So, if the student studying to be a lawyer wins, they get to take my training seminar? But what if the other student wins? I'm not a prosecutor, so... There's no cause for alarm. We have a famous prosecutor ready for just such a case. But exactly who it is, well, that's a special surprise.
A famous prosecutor? No, it can't be.
Juniper! I think. Country. Country.
Who?
Juniper.
Juniper?
I think.
Professor Means, forgive me for interrupting you and your guests. Yes, it is disturbing. His smile. I'm Juniper Woods, a senior in the judge course. That's her. Professor, the trial will begin shortly, since you'll be delivering the pre-trial speech. Would you mind waiting up in the balcony until we're ready for you?
My, how very organized you are, Juniper. You just earned yourself a gold star, too.
Uh-oh.
But what about Professor Corte? Well, I suppose she'll eventually arrive. Now then, I trust you will look after our visitors, Juniper?
Yes, of course, Professor Means. Juniper Woods? Is that you? Athena, I almost didn't recognize you. I didn't know you were back from Europe.
Wait, you two know each other? Now that's a coincidence.
We've known each other since we were kids. We were like best friends, right, Junie? Yes, well, we lived close to each other, so we used to play in the forest together. Yeah, like a lot. Why won't she look at me? I guess I shouldn't be surprised since we haven't seen each other in a long time.
Anyway, we're supposed to go in the waiting room, right? Not that I wouldn't mind taking in the mock trial you're putting on today.
Unfortunately, the mock trial is only for students and faculty. There is one seat reserved for Mr. Wright, but no other exceptions are allowed.
Yes, I'm very sorry, but it is part of the student curriculum after all. I hope you won't mind remaining in the waiting room until the trial concludes. Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping to learn something new today. I'll tell you what, Apollo. Why don't you take my place? What? Really? Sure. Besides, I'd like to meet with Professor Corte as soon as she gets here.
No, sir. I want to see the mock trial, too.
Sorry, I'm gonna let Apollo pull what little rank he has, if it's okay with Professor Means. But of course, Mr. Wright, if that is what you wish.
So then, we'll expect a full and detailed report, Apollo, so pay attention.
Tusk, being the new kid sure stinks. If you would please follow me, I'll escort you down to the waiting room on the first floor. October 24th, 2:15 p.m. Destinies Legal Academy. First floor waiting room. I'm glad that scene is over. That dude. And his smile is creepy. Still no Professor Corte. What'd you say, Corte?
Corte!
Still no Professor Corte. It's been over 30 minutes. And Mr. Wright's snoozing away on the sofa. This is so boring. I should hid in the lecture hall and spy on the mock trial. Eek! What was that? What would your reaction be if I said I got back from Tennessee? I have been on the road for over 9 hours.
Oof.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, that's how I was last weekend, but it wasn't, it was like 4 hours going each way. So what is it like that you drive 9 hours straight? Or I know that's just to drive alone, it's just, ugh. What's up, Dave? How you doing?
It's so fun when you're not driving because you can sleep.
Yeah, you can sleep, but when I was the one driving, so, oh my goodness. I know, you're not tired? I was tired after I got back last week. Did I read this? First Full Highway? Dave made the stream. Yeah, I can't sleep at all. That's a long drive, 9 hours. I have a friend that lives in Tennessee.
Oh, Athena, I could have known I had just heard something fall down and break. If you go running now, they'll think it was you. I get that.
I'm actually at the skating rink. Oh, okay. You skate? You a skater, Dave?
You a skater? You skate? Skate?
I have a few friends that like to skate. Well, it wasn't me. I think it came from somewhere outside.
Oh, well, we better go have a look, seeing as everyone else is in the lecture hall.
I haven't skated since I was a kid.
She won't let me
I'll
go
probably
skate,
fall.
y'all, bro. I used to bring them permission slips.
I'm
She
right.
would say, no, you can't go. You'll break your neck. I was like, oh, my God.
You were a goofy kid, so
I
I said
could
no.
have went to skate, but nope.
Still is goofy.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know you had that type of skills. Go on, Dave. I'm coming in through your mic.
That's shame. I got it pointed here.
October 24th, Destinies Legal Academy outdoor stage. Is this stage for some sort of concert? It kind of reminds me of a courtroom.
Wait, Athena, behind the witness stand.
What? Is that an arrow?
Professor Corte, can you hear me? Professor!
Wait, that's who we were supposed to be meeting with.
Looks like our meeting's been canceled for us.
No way, this can't be real. I was bound for hearts the rest of my little bit of life that I have lived. You still have a whole lot of life to live. So. A whole lot. Say years.
Yeah. Why?
Did I skip something?
You skipped it.
I called the police. They should be here soon. I'll go tell everyone in the lecture hall too.
No, wait. They'll find out soon enough once the police get here. Let's do our own crime scene investigation before it gets too crowded around here.
Why they feel they have to go and investigate anyway?
Did you feel that every time you see a body?
Huh? Are we even allowed to do that?
It's no big deal, as long as we leave it exactly like we found it. Plus, no, never mind. Anyway, we should look around while the scene's still fresh.
But, okay, you're the boss.
I'm the bum.
Okay, I'm the bum.
Really?
It matches with his sweater he got on right now.
What does?
The bump.
They should put a B right there in the heart.
Well, thank you, your daily dose of edits. I really appreciate all the hearts. And you even drew my purple heart in.
Purple heart! Present him with the attorney's badge.
Whose attorney badge is that?
That's Athena. Are you looking at this dead body? What the dead body got to do with anything?
Really? What's over here? Ah, it's just the same thing.
Yeah. You can slide to the right, you know.
What is this?
Cha-cha real smooth.
There's really not much of interest here. At least that's what my intuition tells me. You see, you will not stop. What's up, y'all? Sorry I'm late. What's up, Serenader?
Hello. I've come back from the underworld.
What's up,
To do
Yeety? What's
Ace
going
Attorney.
on? You said I could go to the left, to the right.
Yeah.
That's, oh, hold on.
Wait, you go to the left, actually. I let you own. There you go.
Okay, I guess we got to look to her. Oh, I guess I really do have to examine the body. Well, guess I'd better get used to stuff like this if I want to be a full-fledged lawyer. They just shot an arrow at her.
They shot that arrow at her.
I love the Purple Heart.
This is a sign. He wants you to play Undertale right now. Let's turn
Undertale.
this game off and play
Really?
Undertale, baby. Sand. Just gonna...
Oh, there's an arrow stuck in her side. Gunshot wounds and stab wounds were pretty common, but arrow wounds?
This is a homicide any way you slice it. In other words, we have a murder on our hands.
A murder here? So that makes this arrow the murder weapon. Well, that and the bow that shot it.
Right. But where could the killer have shot her from? The stage is a sea of obstructions. I'm no expert on archery, but it can't be easy to hit a target with this much stuff around.
Would it be possible to kill someone by stabbing them with an arrow?
I'm not sure. Guess we better do some more investigating before jumping to conclusions.
Arrow added to the court record.
Bro, what are those? The shifts? 3 shifts?
You see the shoes?
Yes.
I guess they some shoes. Look.
They some shoes. What do we have here? A book? I'm guessing it fell out of her chest pocket.
That's good. I'm glad you made it home safely. Goodness, I was glad to get home last week. After that drive, goodness. I'm glad you all made it home safely. Wait, it's her diary. That's the most private thing a girl has.
But considering the situation at hand, my apologies to the late Professor Corte.
No, don't.
Looks more like a planner than a diary. Every page seems to have the same word. Oh my god. Every page seems to have the same sword mark printed on it at that.
I still think a girl deserves her privacy, but this may help us solve the case. Cortez planner added to the court record. Constance's Cortez planner, a sword emblem is printed on the cover and on each page.
Look at her wrist. Look at the flick of that wrist. I'm doing shut.
Yeah, she does have some bruises on her wrists, like she was tied up or something.
Notice anything strange about the body? Take a deep breath and then take a good look.
Well, now that you mention it, there's no blood around it.
Yet the victim's body is cold, and rigor mortis has already started to dissipate. It will appear that quite some time has passed since Professor Corte was murdered. Thing is, the quad was packed with students up until the start of the mock trial.
Wait, then does that mean she was killed at a different location? Oh, I know. The killer moved the body here while everyone was in the lecture hall.
That's a definite possibility. Notice anything else?
Here's her arms are raised over her head, and there are dark bruises around her wrists.
Yeah, the professor was probably tied up with something.
Eventually, her wrists were unbound, and as she reached up to stretch, she was killed. Actually, I'm not sure about this theory.
Well, there's not exactly a lot to go on.
I think that's about all we're going to find out from the body for now.
Nice work, Athena. Your face only turned 5 shades of pale. I was expecting 50. We should probably take a picture of the crime scene just in case.
Okay, I'm on it.
Who says say
Say
cheese?
cheese, really?
Cheese? And I thought I was the one with the twisted sense of humor.
I think that should do it.
Alright, let's take a better look around the area while we wait for the police to arrive.
I told you about that picture of that roadkill. Somebody gonna put a balloon on there.
No!
On his paw, it say "Goodwill soon."
Get well soon! No!
This is a dead raccoon in the road.
Oh, that's messed up. That's messed up.
This pile of rubble sticks out like a sore thumb. Looks like broken pottery or plaster. Maybe this is the source of that noise we heard.
There were supposedly 2 statues on this stage. I seem to recall hearing that a... Co-ed? Okay. I seem to recall hearing that a co-ed from the Fine Art Club had made them.
There were 2? Then that thing over there is the remains of another statue?
This could be related to the case. Let's take a closer look.
What is that?
It's Edgeworth.
It's a statue.
I'm just kidding.
It kind of looked like him. Wonder what this was a statue of. Whatever it was reddish purple in color.
When Apollo and I first got here, both statues were already here, but they were covered up. I bet they were waiting to unveil them when the school festival moved here to the stage.
You mean this duffel bag looking thing was actually being used to cover these statues? I guess that's just leave the question. Were they broken by accident or on purpose? What a puzzle this is. Oops, I did it again.
We have dementia, Athena. Let's repeat our previous conversation. Let's repeat our previous conversation.
There's something buried in the rubble. The Demon's Herald.
Wait, we shouldn't disturb it. Let's just read what we can.
Final acting Final acting torrid love triangle centered on campus She Devil Juniper Woods. Look, Athena up here. I mean, Junie being a player.
Yeah,
Up
she a
here.
player. She a player. She a player. She got him.
Level-headed lawyer course genius and hot-blooded prosecutor course student will go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the She-Devil's Black Heart. Hugh O'Connor has declared that he will confess to her if he wins. Wait, what? I seriously wish I hadn't read that.
You find that more shocking than discovering a murder victim's body?
But we're talking about my friend Junie here. She'd never lead guys on like that.
Athena, you don't believe everything you read, do you? This article is clearly written with malicious intent. I'm not buying a word of it.
You're right, but it's still disturbing, even if it's a third-rate tabloid material. Demon's Herald added to the court record a school paper with a malicious scoop on an alleged love triangle involving Junie.
Mr. Wright, Athena!
Oh, here comes Apollo. I've never seen anyone move so fast.
Listen, something's big happened. I was at the mock trial when the police announced the body has been found on campus.
You're late, Apollo.
You're late. You're super late. That's right. We're the ones who phoned it in. We found Professor Carte dead behind the witness stand over there. What? Can you show me?
Can you show me?
What?
We've already had a quick look at the body. It's definitely a homicide once the police get here.
No, I know it's a homicide. I'm shocked because it's the same. Exactly the same.
What you talking about, Apollo?
Whoa there, Apollo. Take a deep breath and explain what you mean. It's the same. The body, that is. It's just like how it was in the mock trial.
What? It's like the mock trial.
I know, it sounds crazy, but the body's location and position, the murder weapon, the lack of pooling blood. It's all exactly like the mock trial.
You're kidding, right? It can't really all be the same, can it?
Here come the popo.
Here comes the police.
Injustice we try.
October 24th, Demon's Legal Academy. Third floor, lecture hall.
The whole school's in an uproar. There won't be any more classes today. Murder on campus. That's the last thing I expected at a legal academy.
Why you put that thing on Phoenix?
You can take it out. You can take it out. I'll go tell Professor Means what we observed when we discovered the body. You two wait here until you've spoken with the police.
Yes, boss. How you doing? You are silly.
Oh, I can't believe this is happening.
I can't believe we have to wait around here. I can't stay still. I can't stay still at times like these. I hope Junie hasn't fainted from the shock of this whole thing. Oh, Athena! Athena! There you are! Why I sound like I'm coming through your mic?
Is you?
I don't know. Anyway. Junie, I'm glad to see you. I was worried that... Don't worry about me. I am a student council president after all. I need to be strong. Student Council President. What's up, Game Queen 81? How's it going? Wow, I'm impressed. She's really changed. She used to be kind of sickly and shy.
Juniper, was it? You mind if we ask you a few questions?
Yeah, we're stuck. We're waiting for the police, and there's really not much to do. Sure, what would you like to know? Juniper Woods.
Juniper!
I haven't seen you in ages, Junie. What's it been, 7 years or so? Yes, and I remember how you were always there for me, Athena? Maybe it's just me, but I wanted to ask why you seem so distant. Remember how you used to call me Athena? I liked it better that way. It felt like we were sisters, you know? Yes, but I'm a student council president now. And as the student representative of Demis Legal Academy, I have to act properly. She was never this stiff and formal before. I knew you wanted to be a judge, but I didn't expect this. It's such a prestigious school, and you're in the judge course to boot. Yes, and Professor Corte had been in charge of it until, well, you know. Oh, right. Professor Corte was the professor in charge of Julie's course. Constance Corte.
What sort of teacher was Professor Corte?
If I had to sum her up in a single word, I'd say she was amazing. A judge must always seek the truth. That was her mantra, and she used it in trying to fix what was wrong with our school. She was a beacon of hope in this dark age of the law. What's wrong with your school? What did you mean by that? Oh, nothing. Never mind. I am imagining things, am I imagining things, or did I just detect something in Junie's voice? Professor Corte, who's my script for the mock trial? Hello, I said who's.
Whose?
Professor Corte chose my script for the mock trial. Oh, you mean all of the students in the judge course had to submit a script? And yours was the one she selected? Wow, that's amazing, Junie. Oh, thank you. But now Professor Corte is... Who would do such a thing? Just why yesterday we were working together trying to get things ready. Excuse me? What that flower be doing? Are you alright, Junie? Maybe you should take it easy for a while. So she still got that cough. Guess she's not as strong as she pretends to be. The mock trial. Why do you need a script in a showdown between a lawyer and a prosecutor? Well, we were simulating a trial, so we needed a script as a framework. All the details about the incident and the people involved are included in the script. We also prepared a crime scene, photos, a murder weapon, and other kind of evidence.
Wow, you guys think of everything. Must be hard getting all that ready.
Yes, well, it was only Professor Corte and I. After all, we didn't want the script or other elements of the mock trial to get leaked. We were the only ones in the entire school who knew all of the details. Must have been a big pain in the, that must have been really difficult. I wrote the script so that the case could go either way. That way, the defense and the prosecution both had an equal chance of winning.
If you think that's all she's capable of, you've got another thing coming.
Huh? Who said that? That's that dude you was talking about.
Yep.
Juniper's genius doesn't stop at her brilliant script.
Come on. Dude. Yeah,
Why you want me to voice this dude?
come on, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah! Like that, just do it.
Really? This a dude?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah. She gave an award-winning performance as the defendant, man.
I think I found a rival to my cords of steel.
Huh? Robin? Aren't you going to introduce yourself to our guests? As student council president, I won't have you treating them rudely.
You're right. I heard Mr. Wright was bringing a couple of guests with him. That'd be you two, Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes.
Yep, I'm Athena Sykes.
And I'm Apollo Justice. Nice to meet you.
I'll pass on the handshake. I'm studying to be a lawyer. The name's Hugh O'Connor. But some call me Mr. Perfect, cause I never score less than 100% on tests.
Mr. Perfect, huh?
Mr. Perfect.
Most pretentious introduction ever. And what's with his hand? Is it glued to the inside of his pocket or what? Yeesh. Let me be the first to apologize for Hugh's totally rude introduction. Sorry. Now, here's my intro. I'm Robin Newman. I'm studying to be a prosecutor, like the really cool kind that nails the bad guys. No, where's the sincerity? So he makes pottery too. And what's that bracelet contraption for? Junie sure has made some unusual friends. These two were the lawyers and the prosecutor in today's mock trial. And even though I wrote the script, I also played the part of the defendant. Final acting torrid love triangle centered on campus she-devil Jennifer Woods. Oh, okay, welcome back. I know you had to get all settled in. Level-headed lawyer, course genius, and hot-blooded prosecutor, course student will go head-to-head in court in my mock trial battle for the she-devil's black heart. Wait, these two are the guys who supposedly have a thing for Junie?
Juniper, come on. The road's way just beyond that.
That's right! That mock trial's just the start. She's also in the school festival main event. Live on stage, Juniper Woods and the crowd goes bananas. Woo! I'm supposed to sing at the school festival. All of the other girls were too embarrassed to try out, so my Junie singing on stage in front of people? Wow, she really has changed. Your performance. I was responsible for making everyone's stage costumes. That's Leroy, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is what I'll be wearing. That's amazing, Junie. But then again, you were always good at that thing, that kind of thing. These constellations in particular are really something. Oh, thank you. One of my favorite things to do is to look up at the stars in the middle of the forest.
Huh? So you're a fan of the night sky then? Apollo, how are you not gonna mention how that's your mom's dress?
Wow, Apollo, did you know you were such a romantic?
It's not like that. I have this friend, and I go way back, who got me really interested in space.
Wait, you had friends when you were young? Color me surprised. As student council president, I cannot allow such mean-spirited teasing to continue. I think she's angry. Stage costume added to the court record. A costume Junie was supposed to wear. It has a glowing star pattern with notes 2 pages. What? The costumes were no problem, but as far as singing, I'm not sure No, you can do it!
That's right. Anyone who says otherwise will have to answer to me.
It's like a chivalrous love triangle, a damsel in distress, and two knights in shining armor. Maybe that Demis Herald article wasn't too far from the truth. Speaking of the latest news, I wonder how the mock trial turned out. So who won? So, how did the mock trial end? We were just about to reach a verdict when the police arrived. Now we'll never know how it would have turned out.
I guess that's what happens when there's a real murder during a fake murder trial.
It ended right before the verdict? Talk about bad timing. I was this close, man. I bet I would have won.
But I bet the defense wasn't doing too badly either, right? We'll settle this some other time, and I assure you I will win when that time comes. Where you get that book from?
I'm glad you all unpacked. Goodness. I bet you glad to be home in your own bed. Like I'm gonna let that happen. I don't think so. I hope they don't end up hurting each other. Oh, don't worry. The three of us have been good friends since we enrolled here.
We even have proof of our friendship.
Proof? Like physical evidence proof? Yes, we're studying for a career in law. And in the legal world, evidence is everything. Yeah, as long as our friendship lasts, you can bet we'll be carrying them around. Ah, the famed Demis Legal Academy ingenuity. Ingenuity at work. Whatever. So, what exactly is this proof of friendship anyway? Well, it's a secret, and if I show you, it would be bad luck. Oh, okay. I knew it. There's definitely some discord in Junie's voice.
Our friendship is sacred and vital. Our friendship is sacred. It's not something to put cheaply on display.
Proof. We don't need no stinking proof. Us three are friends forever. I can hear discord in their voices too. But they're talking about their friendship. What's going on here?
Something's wrong, Athena?
No, it's nothing.
Oh, all right then. Hey, isn't that? Everyone stay. Oh, that's nice voice. Everyone stay right where you are. Don't move a muscle.
Uh-oh. Detective Fulbright, is something wrong?
Why, if it isn't my little lawyer friends! Sorry, but the small talk will have to wait. Juniper Woods? You're under arrest for the murder of Constance Corte.
They got Junie again? What? Oh, wait a second. What's going on here? Why are you arresting Junie?
Please, Detective Fulbright. We're involved in this case too.
Aha! So you're the lawyers the dispatch said were first on scene. I can't tell you everything, but I will say this. There are two major reasons for our arrest. Number one, the suspect led somebody to where the body was.
I didn't.
And number two, The crime scene is exactly how the suspect portrayed it in her script.
But you can't arrest her on just those grounds.
True, but there's more. However, Prosecutor Blackwell specifically told me to say no more than that.
So Blackwell's the prosecuting attorney on this one too?
Detective Fulbright, we found this in the suspect's pocket.
Why, there's blood on this.
That's evidence we made for the mock trial.
A mock trial? Never heard of such a thing, but it sounds fishy to me. Real fishy. Now, if you would, officers. Yes, sir.
Junie, I have to do something. I can't let them take her away like this.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
Hold it! I refuse to believe that she's the killer! Junie! I've decided. I'm going to defend you. I'll fight with everything I've got. Dina. Junie, it's good to hear you say that name again.
Hate to interrupt your bonding time, but... Aren't you rather new to all this? You're barely even a lawyer!
Well, I don't have much experience, and I may need Apollo and Mr. Wright help this time. But nobody believes in Junie as much as I do.
I'll help you too, Juniper. There's no way you murdered your professor.
Dina, Apollo, thank you both. I'm counting on you. We got your back, Junie.
Guess things worked out after all. Now that you have your lawyers, Miss Woods, it's time for us to head back to the station. Just we trust. Just we trust.
I can't believe Junie's been arrested for murder. And I can't believe I accepted her case without asking Mr. Wright.
Take a deep breath and relax, Athena. I'm here to help with whatever you need. So let's get right on the case.
Right.
I won't have this case left in the hand of rank amateurs. If anyone's gonna solve this case, it'll be me. Time to investigate.
Why that smug little, he hasn't even finished law school. Phew! That was totally rude. And you're not the only one on the case, man. I'm in too, big time. Juniper Woods, I'm gonna save you. What he say?
Now that those two are gone, let's get back to what I was talking about in front of the stage. About the mock trial, that is.
Oh, right. You said the victim's location, position, and so on were just like in the script.
Exactly. But without the script or any props, it's kind of hard to explain.
Perhaps I could help, Air Forehead.
Is this supposed to be present day, or what is this?
Prosecutor Gavin, what are you doing here? Yes, present day.
You two seem to know each other. Is someone going to introduce me?
Why, I do believe we have a fresh face here. Greetings, Fraulein. I'm Clavier Gavin. Some know me as a prosecutor, but I'm most famous for my former rock band. We were quite popular, you know, but regrettably, the band went kaput. Perhaps you've heard of us, the Gaviners. I was the lead vocalist.
So one dude left, and you couldn't continue your
but
band?
Dude got arrested. They had to shut down the band.
never heard of your band. Then again, I was out of the country till only recently. But can I get your autograph?
You just met him like 3 seconds ago, and you want his autograph? Forgive me, Fraulein, but I've retired from the music biz. But I'd be happy to offer my autograph as Rockstar Prosecutor Clavier Gavin.
Oh, okay, that one then.
She's a lively one there, her forehead. Didn't know she was your type. She's the newest member of Write Anything Agency. That's all.
Nice to meet you. I'm Athena Sykes.
A pleasure to meet you too, Athena Sykes. Now that the intros are out of the way. I'm sure you have some questions for me, Gyre Forehead. There he is, he's back.
Really,
They brought
dude?
him back before Ashway.
You want Edgeworth back
I want
home?
Ashway!
Why are you here?
So, what are you doing here, Prosecutor Gavin? I'm here for the same reason as your boss, to give a lecture and a training seminar.
So he's the famous prosecutor they invited.
And I have another crucial role to play. The Gaviners are getting back together for a one-time special performance.
They gonna get you out of jail?
Hey, I'm back. Even though you guys disbanded? Which was a shame, by the way, really. Ja, I know how much you adore that music, Air Forehead. Anyway, I studied abroad in Germany to get my badge early, but I did graduate from here.
Wait, so that performance Johnny mentioned?
I see you've already heard about that. One student representative was selected to sing with us on stage. And the stage was supposed to look like this tomorrow. 2 big banners and a pair of wicked statues. This is just an illustration, but it's not half bad.
Look at that Phoenix right now.
Look at him. So he's back.
Yeah.
Phoenix was gonna get PTSD.
Is he pointing?
Yeah, he pointed.
Wicked statues. Wait, are those supposed to be you and Mr. Wright?
Bingo, Fraulein. And they were so big and magnificent, too. What a terrible waste. But the worst part of this whole thing is... my long-awaited reunion with my mentor never came to pass.
Wait, don't tell me your mentor was...
Professor Corte. She was the one who taught me how to think about the law.
Constance Corte. So Constance Corte was your professor here at the academy?
She may have taught the judge course, but she had a huge impact on me. She was fond of the saying, the only end is only oh my god. She was fond of the saying, the end is only justified through proper means. She wouldn't tolerate dishonesty, and always revered what was right beyond all else.
I can feel Prosecutor Gavin's sadness. Oh no, I think I'm gonna cry.
Athena? Are you tearing up? Oh, I can't blame you. Prosecutor Gavin knows a lot of who he is to Professor Corte. Exactly. So as you can see, we are both joined in purpose, so to speak, Ja. Now, let's rock this place hard. Huh? I don't follow. Let's rock what? Forget already, Air Forehead. I said I'd help you explain the mock trial. We're gonna reprise it right here in the lecture hall. It might help us catch our killer.
October 24th, Demas Legal Academy, 3rd floor lecture hall. Mock trial reenactment.
All rise. Alright, the stage is ready, and you, Air Forehead, ready to rock?
No. The defense is not ready to rock.
You saw the actual mock trial earlier, right? Just relax, you'll do fine. Besides, we have the script right here.
Junie's masterpiece, the one everyone's been talking about. Oh, she got them clothes on. You put her on them clothes.
Yes. Yes.
Ja, and there's only one in existence. I borrowed it, if you will. Now, Frolin, we'll need you to play the part of defendant and judge as per the script.
Okay, got it.
I've only read the case outline so far. I don't know how it actually turns out, so I'll treat this like I'm prosecuting a real case. You, Air Forehead, will play the part of a fledgling lawyer, a role you were born to play. All the evidence is also here with us. We have everything we need to reprise the mock trial.
Beyond. Let's get started.
Can bring him back.
Defendant / Judge Athena Sykes is psyched and ready to rock. Court is now in session for our reenactment of the mock trial. Or what I'd like to call the mock trial.
Ja, a double mockery, perhaps, but a trial is still a trial. X tongue, baby! It's no holds barred! Let's rock!
Can we take it easy today?
Objection!
It may be just a mock trial of a mock, but there's only one way to compete. You play to win. So remember, each time I catch you slacking off, I'm holding you in contempt of court.
Great. A judge that voices her own objections and abuses her judicial powers.
You have to do that summary of facts.
Yeah.
Now then, Prosecutor Gavin, your opening statement, if you please.
You got it, Fallen Judge. A case is set in the school very much like this one. The victim, a professor, female. The defendant, an archery club member, also female.
Oh me, oh my, I'm innocent, I tell you.
That's some seriously bad acting, Frolin. Anyway, the victim's body was discovered in the middle of the quad. Here's a shot of the crime scene. Ironically, it was Professor Corte who posed as the corpse. Air Forehead, how did the mock trial participants react to this photo?
Mr. Newman was surprised by what Professor Corte was wearing. He reacted with a, "Oh, the green sweatsuit."
That's not exactly what I would pick to focus on, so why would he care about that?
Too much of a fledgling to know what's important. That one, in any case, that one. Both in the mock trial and the actual case, Professor Corte was wearing a sweatsuit. Moving right along.
Hold it!
Hey, wait a sec! The body was discovered in the same area as the mock case, although there was a stage. Plus, the murder weapon, an arrow, and the lack of blood are also the same.
That's right, and therein lies the significance of this mock trial. So let's keep rocking it hard just like that.
This arguments. Dude.
Before the crime occurred, the defendant was to meet with the victim in the quad.
Let's see here. When I arrived at our meeting place, I found the professor with an arrow in her stomach. But it wasn't me. I didn't kill her.
You don't have to ham it up like that, Athena. It's called getting into character, forehead. Don't be such a wet blanket. Right. Let's see. Oh yeah, then Hugh said... A frail co-ed used her bare hands to stab her professor with an arrow? I don't think so. At the time of the murder, a male student was seen holding a bow in the archery club room, which has a clear view of the quad. He shot the arrow into the victim before my client even got there. Nine here, forehead. That faint swagger does not suit you in the least.
Order, order, order! Especially you, Mr. Justice.
Me? But I was just trying to get into it like Mr. Euro Rocker said.
Prosecution's rebuttal. So, the victim was shot from the archery club room before the meeting even took place? Hence, the defendant could not be the killer. That seems to be the defense's assertion. Prosecutor Gavin, do you have any objections?
The autopsy report notes that the edges of the victim's wounds were unusually ragged. Ragged. Rags. Could such physical trauma possibly result from an arrow shot from a bow? 9. I believe the victim was impaled with the arrow by hand, post-mortem. In short, the real murder weapon was not the arrow at all. When Robin was prosecutor, he had a tough time determining the real murder weapon.
Batman.
Robin. Well, he's just a student, a warm-up act, while I'm the real deal, the headliner, so to speak. The true murder weapon was most likely the all that was left in the art room.
An awl? What's that? An awl, you say? What might that be?
It's a kind of tool used for poking holes in paper, wood, and other materials. It's kind of like an ice pick. I have a photo here if you're interested.
Gross. It's all bloody up to the handle. Plus, please tell me it's just a paint.
Most likely, Fraulein. Pretty realistic, Ja. Let's pretend it's real blood for now. The defendant's prints were lifted from the murder weapon. Furthermore, traces of the victim's blood were discovered in the yard room. That's where I believe the murder actually took place.
So the question now is, how did the body get from the art room to the stage? How the body was moved.
The murder took place in the 3rd floor art room, but the body was found in the quad.
It must have been quite a chore moving the body all that way.
Not at all. There's a maintenance area and storehouse right outside the yard room. And the cart used to carry balls around was right there.
Oh, I think I've seen one of those before, but that's a pretty big one.
A jumbo jar, big enough to fit a person, or a body in it. The defendant dropped the body from the yard room window, then moved it with the cart. That is how a high school girl could easily move a body all by herself.
You don't say.
Objection!
A body dropped from 3 stories up, which shows signs of massive blunt force trauma.
Objection!
Oh my god, they ruined his voice. That may be true, but you failed to account for the large high jump mat in the storehouse. A body dropped onto such a mat would show no signs of blunt force trauma. Yikes. It's almost scary how similar this whole case is to the mock trial proceedings.
I didn't see that mat. What's that mat standing there?
Quite the crafty killer, in an attempt to cast suspicion on the archery club. They moved the body to the quad where it would have been an easy shot from the club room. Then the killer faked the murder weapon by inserting an arrow into the all-stab wound.
Sounds like he has only high praise for Junie's script.
Were there any further arguments from the defense?
Nope. It seemed like the teacher who was playing the judge was satisfied too.
Time for the finale then. Your verdict, if you will, please, fallen judge.
Huh? Oh, right, that's me. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Juniper Woods. Wait a second. Even if this is just a mock trial over mock trial, I don't want to declare Junie guilty.
Yeah, perhaps that's not such a good idea. Let's end our mock trial here. Mock trial here. Besides, it's about time I get back to my investigation.
Thanks, you two. That little run-through of the mock trial cleared up quite a few things. Mock trial script added to the court record. A top-secret script written by Junie. There's only one copy, 4 pages.
Tongue, baby. The prosecution's already got a witness sized up too.
That was quick. Prosecutor Blockwell's almost too good.
You're showing a helpful mood today, Prosecutor Gavin.
Well, like I said, I just want to catch whoever killed Professor Corte. There's no reason for me to start butting heads with you two. Anyway, I want to say goodbye, as I'm sure I'll be seeing you later.
I always thought prosecutors were all a rather scary bunch. But Prosecutor Gavin seems pretty nice.
Yeah, she's not so bad as prosecutors go. We should go back to investigating too. We don't have nearly enough information yet.
And we also have to tell Mr. Wright that we accepted Junie's case.
Right. Looks like we have our work cut out for us. Well, let's end it there.
There.
It's gonna take another 50 hours.
All right, we can end it there. Well, thank you for letting me know, because I'm not trying to be on here till 10 o'clock. All right, so I appreciate you all for watching and chatting tonight. How did you like the case? How did you like the case overall, Plum?
I haven't finished the case.
You haven't?
No.
I thought you did.
I'm on the second investigation.
Oh my goodness. How many investigations in trial for them?
It's just gonna be one investigation in trial, then another investigation in trial.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll continue this later on, you guys. Didn't want to hold y'all too long. All right. We had your daily dose of edits. He was in the chat. Mr. Skeleky, he made it to the chat. Dave made it. Yeety, Game Queen 81. Thank you all for chatting, and thank you everyone else that's watching as well. And if you're watching, you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, appreciate you subscribe. Do it to the mic. Also, if you don't mind hitting that like button for me, I'd appreciate it. I will talk to you all on the next one. You all take care.